What's up, besties? Today we're going to be getting into our March budget with me. Now, you guys know February was pretty much like, we thought January was trash. February was trashy, like trashy, like whatever you can add on to trash to make it seem like it was just the most trash, like it was trash. It was trash out here, okay? I got sick. A lot of things happened in the month of February. I was like, look, I'm just gonna start over. My budget and stuff was good, okay? But MLGW tried to come for me. I got some, you know, it was some give and takes out here. But I am ready for March. I'm ready to start over with a fresh start and to really get into the budgeting and all of that stuff and just having a different mindset on some things that I have been thinking about doing and wanting to like kind of expand my brand on. So like some business things that I want to get into and to stop putting limits on myself. So I know we're talking about budgeting and stuff, but a lot of this plays a part into how you act with your money and how you do with your money, all of that. And I put a lot of limits on myself because of I be scared. Like, I'm honestly, sometimes I get scared of being successful. Like, what if this actually works? How am I going to keep up with it? How am I going to do this? And so, if you guys know, we'll talk about one of the things that I've been afraid of. So, when I had my budget planner to come back, I was so freaking excited. Then I had, like, some errors in it. The first one, and then I had to go back and fix it the second time. The second one has rooted instead of wrote it. Now, to some, you guys know I am the spelling non-champ, okay? So it didn't bother me as much as I'm like, but you know, it's perfectionists out here. It's perfectionists out here that gonna rip me to shreds. So let me not. So I wasted a little bit of money on some, and I was like, okay, let me just wait a minute. Let me refocus and get things back together. So I have since redesigned, but you guys, again, I was sick, so I haven't had a chance to send the design to the company. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to not hold myself hostage in my thoughts, and I'm going to go ahead and release it. So the way that we're going to work it, I'll have all the information. You guys can follow me on Instagram because I'll have all of that there, and then I'll put it down below. But my goal is, and like usually when I try to say things out loud, it kind of helps me work. And if I tell Shay that this is what I want to do, it definitely will go. So let's make sure we tell Shay. So my plan would be to have pre-orders come through so that we can know how many I should be ordering, and then with the pre-orders, you won't be charged until you actually until it actually ships and it gets here, because what I want to do is order them in bulk and get them here. I would like to sign and write a note or something inside of there before I send them on the first batch. We'll also have some other things coming out with the brand. I told you guys I've been working, okay? Like, I've been working even though I've been behind the scenes a little quiet, and so now it's just time to start putting things into plan. So I don't know if that was helpful for you in particular, but I know there's someone who's letting a lot of the things that happen in their life kind of just stop it from going forward, and this could be in regards to your budget and all of that stuff. So if you've been budgeting and you feel like it's not been working, now it's time to reevaluate and see what you need to do and how you need to get there and what steps that you need to take. We can no longer blame anyone else but us when we stop doing what we know we should be doing. Okay, so now that we've got all that out the way, me and my blonde hair are ready to budget with you. So let's go ahead and get into this budget with me. Hey. You got it, girl. All right, you guys, so if you hear anything in the background, I am doing laundry at the same exact time, so don't come for me for the sound if it goes off and beeps, okay? Because I'm a whole mama, whole home carer person out here trying to double it up, okay? So anyways, we're going to be using the Shea Budget's monthly budget kit. Oh my gosh, I just love this design. I think it is so stinking cute. Like, I really love this. Thank you, girl. You did that you did. I did decide to use the transparent paper. Actually, I'm gonna be honest, this paper was inside of the printer and I just didn't change it. So here we are. We're gonna use this and see how it goes. So we have our Shea Budget stickers here, and then we're gonna use my stickers that I normally use for marking my bills, which are right here. And then yeah, I'm like, I hope that's enough right there. And then like some extra stickers, like birthdays and stuff like that. So you'll see some of those right there. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I am currently in my Notique A5 planner. If you guys are interested in this, if it looks cute and you want to grab it, you guys can check it out down below. There'll be a code so you guys can save 10%, because I definitely want you guys to save some coinage out here. So this is last month, so we're just gonna take that out of there and pull that out. I'm gonna leave this one in here because I didn't print off a cover again, because that's a thing. And we'll keep up with our, wow, we didn't go through and do our bill tracker, did we not? Okay, let me get my life together, child. Told y'all February was trash. We do know that we made it to our $100, because I did say that. That's one thing I did, and I was like, whew, like I was breathing really nicely. So I'll do that on our monthly recap. I won't take our time to do that now, but let's go ahead and put this in here. So we're just gonna put all of our new stuff in here, and let's go ahead and start writing. What pen do we want to use today? Let's use one of our trusty, I was gonna say trusty dusty pens, but that's not okay. Can't be calling the pens out here dusty and trusty at the same time. All right, so we have our rent is going to be due on 3/1. Ooh, Chile, which is a Sunday, so more than likely it'll get paid on Monday. Not an issue. The way that it works anyways, you actually have 5 to 7 days after the due date, but I don't chance it. I don't play around with people. I don't play around with nothing that has to do with my 4 walls, because I don't like that feeling. Like, I don't trust it. Like, and I'm gonna tell you what, back in the day I used to like push it, because sometimes my paychecks wouldn't fall directly when I needed it to fall, but best believe I was making phone calls and everything, like, hey, I'm finna bring this check, I'm finna send this check, I'm finna do whatever. Like, I ain't play around with the rent. I've never gotten an eviction notice, and I'm very, you know, happy about that. I'm talking about like previously. So if there's anything that you make sure you take care of your 4 walls. Okay, little tidbit in there. All right, so then we have insurance. Okay, and that's gonna be 3/1 as well. And then we have our iTunes, and there's something I forgot to do this month, but during February, once my show ended, I totally forgot to do this, and I got charged the other day, so I need to go through and cancel that subscription. Okay, so we have iTunes number 1. I wish I knew it was March. I guess because February was so whack, like I just keep writing February again. Like, I'm gonna try this month again. Oh my goodness, so much stuff is going on. I hope everybody's getting prepared for, you know, just making sure you have what you need at home and stuff. For you know, they're saying the coronavirus is here in the United States, so just taking some precautions, washing your hands, you know, making sure you have hand sanitizer on deck and different things like that, just to, you know, help yourself. All right, then we have Zips Car Wash, which this, I can't express that enough. Like, Zips Car Wash is absolutely amazing. All right, and that's on 3/10. And then Sling TV Sling TV is on 3/10 as well. And then we have Car Note, and that's on 3/15. MLGW. Oh, I can't wait to talk about MLGW this month. This is like crazy, and get some tips and stuff from you guys. Sprint is 3/18, and then Xfinity is 3/27, and then we have Netflix. Okay, and that's gonna be 3/28. All right, So there we go, there we have it. We have all of our bills now. So I like doing the monthly tracker so that you can go back through and check off when things have been paid. So that's that. All right, so now we have our monthly here that we can go ahead and start putting things in. So some things to remember during the month, you know, like what activities do you have coming up, what's going on that you probably need to be aware of so that you make, you know, good choices, good decisions in regards to like your money and your time and all that stuff. So I really like doing the monthly outlooks as well, because I think when you do these, it just makes things a lot easier. So I'm looking for my day stickers, my day dots. I had some, at least I thought I had some. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I never had any and I just thought they were here. Well, that can't be fantastically good at all. Let's see. I'm gonna let's use some of these because these are from Capital Chic Designs. Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and pull this one out. So I like doing this. You can definitely just day dot, you know, things on your own. Don't be afraid to just do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these day dots down, and then I will come back so you guys don't have to like sit through this part of the process, because I know that can be quite long and quite lengthy. All right, so we have all our numbers down and everything. Let's go ahead and stick down our stuff here. Okay, so we're gonna put these two down over here, and these are the budget sheets from my shop, if you guys were wondering and were like, ooh girl, I want some of that, I want to get in on some of that action. These are available in my shop as we talk now, and these are definitely what I was talking about. I am getting my life together for the printed version because I want you guys to be able to have what you want. And I know some people just want it, you know, printed out and be able to mind their business and not have to worry about printing. I get that. And then there's some of us who like to, you know, like the access of doing this every month because it makes you accountable for having to do it. So, you know, it's just dependent upon, you know, how you feel and what you like doing. All right, so we're gonna put March budget up here. This is so stinking cute. I love it. All right, and then over here, let's take off, well, not really take, well, yeah, ooh, I laid that crooked. Whoa, that was crooked. Okay, so let's put goals over here on the side so we can write down our goals and whatnot. All right, so over here, let's go ahead and drop down and get your ego on, girl. Drop down and get your ego on, girl. All right, let's do our paydays first. So we definitely want to mark down when we're going to be getting paid. Okay, so technically we get paid on the end of the month and the first of the month. We're gonna go ahead and put yeah, we're gonna still put this down there because we still need to see everything. And the 15th, which is also a Sunday, so we already know like it's actually going to fall on that Friday, which like isn't a big deal because Sunday is the 15th. Now we're gonna mark down our other paydays that we have outside of there. So we have quite a few. So we know every Tuesday is our Etsy paydays. So we're just sticking those on there because you want to keep up with when your money's coming in, so you know what you have going on. Especially like with me, I have several different accounts that I have things going in, and I just want to make sure that I check and make sure the money that was supposed to be deposited in there like actually gets deposited in there, because for a while I wasn't like, I mean, I was paying attention, but I wasn't paying complete attention to stuff like that, and I think that is like super important. So just, you know, a little tidbit, just make sure you're paying attention to when your coins are supposed to be hitting your account. Don't get too comfortable with the direct deposit. Always you know, check and make sure that that direct deposit has actually hit, because that's the last thing you want to happen is you're starting to pay bills and the stuff just, you know, it ain't working. Okay, so we have payday here, all the Etsy paydays, and then actually, the way Wix works, I believe Wix is actually paid on Mondays, but I don't. That's a whole lot to put down in there. Don't want to mark all those. I guess so, because it's a payday, ain't it? I'm gonna leave that because I feel like that's gonna like. We're gonna try it this month. How about that? This month we're gonna try listing out all of those Wix paydays as well, because I don't know, we just gonna see. Run up on me, we gonna see. I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. Do y'all listen to Drake? Am I the only Draker in here in the room? And how do you categorize your paydays? Do you put all your paydays on there? Do you put like if you and your husband get paid on separate dates, do you mark those? If you get paid on the same date, do you mark those? We'd love to know how you are marking your paydays. All right, so we have our paydays marked, which is, again, that's one of our most important things that we need to do, because again, we need to see when the money is coming. Okay, when that coin is gonna hit, baby, gotta make sure that coin is gonna hit on something. All right, so we're gonna stick our pay ties right here on top of this one, and then you're gonna see me like kind of stagger some of these bills. You know what, I actually did that wrong. I'm not going to put this one down, and I probably just tore up the sheet, but okay, something else is gonna go on top of there anyway, so I'm not worried about that. Only because that payday actually happened in the past, and I don't want to confuse myself going forward. So yeah, let me not put that payday down there like that, and I need to put something else over there. So let's do this. Every month I always tear up something, and this is what I decided to tear up today, so here we are. Let's put that one down for rent being due and insurance, because I'm pretty sure that insurance doesn't care that it's a Sunday or not. Okay, and then we'll put our ties down here, because we did make sure we pay our tithes and offering and all that stuff on that day. All right, so iTunes number 2 comes out on the 2nd, so we need to mark that one as well. So we'll put that down. Excuse me, that was horrible. And I like using my little stickers because it just gives me a quick eye view of everything. Like, oh, okay, well, this is what I got going on. Okay, I got this going on, got this going on. And it's just a really quick look at things. All right, so then we have nail net. We know we have to pay by the 6th. So let's just put that one down here. And again, this isn't a bill that I technically pay by myself, so I don't include that in my budget at the moment. So if you guys are ever wondering why I put that on there, it's just a reminder to make sure that I pay it, because it goes from my account. Like, I'm responsible for actually like making sure it's paid, but my parents pay that one in particular. All right, so then we have on the 10th is Zip's Car Wash, and also Sling TV. Okay, and we get that's a payday, and here. Okay. Was that from Bueller? Was that from there? Okay. And then we have our car note is up next, and that's on the 15th. So let's put that one down. And that one is one that is automatically paid, so I don't have to worry about even though it's on a Sunday, because it looks like all of our days are falling on a Sunday. That's funny. So put our car payment down here. All right, and then next up on the docket is Sprint on the 18th, MLGW on the 21st. So Sprint is here. All right, let's get our MLGW, which is on a Saturday. Well, technically I can go ahead and pay that at any time. That's just when it is due. And I'm not happy about this bill at all. Like, absolutely not happy about it, but who are me? You know, I'm just one little somebody trying to tell everybody. All right, and that is our internet here on the 27th. On the 28th is Netflix. And there we go. And I think that, oh, I forgot my other iTunes on the 13th up there. Okay. All right, and we'll put that down. Now on Mondays we do have our childcare due, but it looks like I'm like kind of out of childcare due stickers. Maybe I have some over here. Nope, I think I've used them all. Okay, that's the whole thing. So we'll just make sure we put them down on the first ones until I print off some more. I can't believe I went through a whole sheet. Pretty dope, right? Okay, and childcare due. All right, anything else we have going on? Oh, we need to put our other pay ties sticker down here. All right, okay, so this is what our monthly view is looking like. It has all of our bills on there, all of our paydays and such like that, and I love having this on there. I think it just makes me well aware and more accountable. Like, so now let's get into our monthly budget and all of that and all that, okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and like pull this off because your girl knows she be tearing up some stuff unintentionally. So, and this is Tombow, if you guys didn't know. In case you didn't know, this is Tombow, and I love Tombow. So, thank you, Lisa, for that, for putting me on game. She was like, no, sis, like, you think that your little big mini or something? No, this is where it's at. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna stick this on. Okay, we're gonna try to stick it on there. It will come off. All right, so just put this up here at the top. And I lay stuff crooked every single time. I don't know what that's about. Maybe I was supposed to put March budget up there, but we're gonna put March expenses and keep it pushing. Okay. All right, so our income, let's talk about it. Let's talk about this income we got coming in. Hopefully things begin to look up. Oh wait, you guys, I have one more thing I need to put down on the 22nd. Almost forgot that one. I gotta pay for my school. I had it separated into 3 bills so that I could use my Amex card that I got to pay for that. I know that sounds crazy, but you'll understand why anyway. But I do a lot of flying and they got miles and all this stuff. So anyways, the Capella school stuff is due on that day, so that'll be my 3rd payment. Yay! All right, so here we are. We have our incoming, and we have paycheck number 1. We have paycheck number 2. We have Etsy, Wix, YouTube/AdSense, and then affiliate. All right, so paycheck number 1, we are at $20.63 here, still $20.63, and Etsy, I'm gonna still put that back at maybe, yeah, I'm gonna put budgeted at 1,000. Wix, I'm gonna go 500. I don't know, it depends on what stuff I got coming out this month. Like sometimes I don't know, I'm so ready to kind of be off Etsy, but that's a whole nother story. So I'm gonna budget for 500 here, and YouTube I'm gonna put 1,000 because we have big goals this month. And then affiliate, let's put 350. Okay. And then we'll do our actual. So our savings goal is going to be $100. That's what we've been working towards, extra on top of what we've already been saving. All right. Ooh, that was so gross. I'm so sorry about that. All right, so let's go into our rent, and then we have insurance. Okay, let me write that down. Okay, so first up we have rent, and our rent is about $780. I've actually been thinking really hard about what I want to do for next year, and like how I want to move and how I want to make those moves happen. So this month is going to be the month of really sitting down and looking at that. Like, does this make sense? Is this something that I really want to continue doing, or do I want to find something else? I've been talking to my brother about some things. You guys know I'm single, so you know, I always had this thing. Like at first I was like, whatever, I'm gonna do this, and then I had this thing in my head. I was like, I'm gonna wait till I get married. And yeah, so I think now the best move is going to be just making the move and then just letting the pieces fall as they may. So going ahead and start looking at some things, because at the end of the day, like $780 into something that's not mine, and I need more space anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have got my credit score up. I'm my own biggest enemy. I'm my own biggest fear. So it's just time to start looking ahead and being like, okay, so now that your credit score is where it needs to be, you know, and you have the savings, like what all do you want to do? So that's where I'm kind of at right now with the rent and stuff like that. Just making sure that I actually, you know, am paying attention to stuff like that. All right, so insurance is $265. I miss, like, I don't know, I miss lower insurance. Like, I do. I feel like it should be time for me to have lower insurance again. Like, come back to me. $265, but $265 does include my car insurance, my renter's insurance, and my life insurance. So all of that is all wrapped up into one, which is good. That I do have all of those, but I'm like, shoot, that car insurance need to come down. Okay, get my love come down. All right, so item number 1 is $1641, and that's for all of the iTunes that I have. I do the family sharing iTunes, and so that's $1641. All right, then we have iTunes number 2, and this is for the iCloud. If you guys do not have iCloud, I highly suggest it. I can't recommend it enough. I had to get the extended version because, again, I have my phone is 256 gigabytes anyways, plus it's backing up like my iPad and anything else I wanted to back up. So anyways, I have like 2 terabytes now of iCloud storage, and it's well worth it for me because I don't have to worry about anything. If my phone crashes, you know, breaks or something like that, I will have all of my things backed up. So I do highly recommend it because a lot of people be out here in these streets without this protection, and you need a little protection. Okay, so $1531. And you know what, I need to add something in here. I need to add Apple Care, because Apple Care is $9.99. I'm gonna go ahead and add that. I'm gonna add that in here. Got Apple Care. So with my phone that I decided to get, I get Apple Care. I had to get Apple Care instead of getting insurance, and I'll walk through that in just a moment, but I'm gonna put that down while I was thinking about it because I will forget and yeah, tear up some stuff. All right, so Sling TV, this price has not changed. I'm really excited about that. I'm wondering, are they gonna go up soon? But it's still $38.31, and I have all the channels that I could ever ask for, so make sure you guys check that out if you are in the market for a new like streaming service or something like that. That is definitely like a really good option. All right, and then our car note, we pay $500. Again, you guys, make sure if you're paying over, you call them and tell them that you want to place that towards your principal balance and not the interest, because that's how they get you. You pay interest on something. No, you need to go ahead and pay your principal. So what I did hear from someone the other day, and I kind of got this myself anyways, but just to share with you guys, if you split your car payment up, so if you make 2 payments in the month, it's going to help reduce the amount of interest that you have to pay, right? Because you're paying interest on a lesser amount by the end of the month. I know that sounds confusing, but if you pay half of it, then you've already decreased your overall balance, and so then you're only going to pay the interest on what's left there. So you kind of are saving like that. So if you do have the time and you have the money where you can split it up and pay, you know, your payments like that, and you're trying to save just a little bit of coin, especially like on the long run, then that would be very helpful. I know when I see my car note, because I do pay over, and I'll see if I don't call over and tell them, hey, can you apply this to my principal balance, I will see like I only owe maybe $200 instead of the $300. Like, and it's weird like that. I'm like, okay, yeah, let me make sure I call and do my job. So if that was confusing to you guys, I can break it down in another video. But yeah, definitely consider doing that if you have the funds to do so, where you can break it down and pay half and half in the same month. All right, and then we have MLG and freaking W. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm about to look this up right now because I've gotten annoyed. I'm really quite annoyed with MLGW at this moment, because I looked at my bill and my bill said that it was $231 for this month. Now, I don't know how that happened, and I did the math and stuff, and it looks like I just used more energy last month. And I'm like, well, maybe because I was like sick and I was at home the whole time, like maybe that's the thing. I don't know, child, but I know $231 is a little excessive, so I've been unplugging all the things. Like, if I can unplug it, I've been unplugging it, because ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, they can keep that completely. Like, hello, you can keep that all the way. So I'm gonna make sure I pay this $231 and go and mind my business. All right, so here's the part we've all been waiting for, our Sprint bill. So you guys know I've told you before how I feel about Sprint, and it's a whole thing. All right, so my total due for this month is actually gonna be $32.28. Now, my normal bill is going to be $58, I believe, but because I had paid over, I had did some stuff, like I was trying to get stuff taken care of and taken off, so my normal bill will end up being around $56. But for this month, because of all the things that I did in the month of February, I actually ended up with a $32.38 balance that I have to pay. So what I did was I bought my phone. So this phone is mine. I got the iPhone, what is this, 11 Pro Max. Yes, I got the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and I traded in my my iPhone XS Max. So I ended up getting $600, I think, $500 or $600 for the trade-in. And then I had a gift card, and I also, what else did I use? Trade-in. Oh, and then I turned in my iPad to them, so I used that, and I got $100 for that. So in all, I ended up paying $500 out of pocket for my phone. So that was really good, because now I own the phone. I had to pay Sprint the money to get out, like to own the phone. This is why I don't like this, and I highly don't recommend it to anyone if you're trying to get on something where you own your phone. Me, previously, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna trade it in anyway, blah blah blah. But I'm to the point now, you know, I was buying phones because I like the enhancements in the camera every time, right? But now necessarily I don't have to have that, but then I also don't have to have it every year. Like, I'm kind of, I guess I'm growing up a little bit. Hey girl, you growing up. So I don't have to have it. So I was trying to make it stretch. So anyways, with Sprint, they will put you on an 18-month lease. And so my 18 months came up in February, and they were like, well, you can buy the phone for $200, $242 the rest of your lease. And then it was something else I had to pay. Anyway, at the end of the day, I ended up with my bill, paying my bill, doing this, whatever, I ended up paying like over $800 to them to get everything taken care of, and I was done. Like, I paid off my iPad that was still on there, I paid off the phone that was still on there, and I paid my bill, all of that in 1 month, because I just needed to get that over with. So I did go ahead and dip into my savings, because I was like, okay, this Sprint is like really tearing me up in the long run, so go ahead and take care of that now. That was a personal decision that I made on my own, and I'm happy that I did it, because now my bill went from $172 to $56. You know what I'm saying, for all the extra stuff that I had on there. And I still now I took the insurance off, because I had insurance on the iPad, insurance on the phone. That insurance was like $19. And when I was at the Apple store, they were like, do you want to keep the insurance? I was like, nah, I'm good, son. Because she explained it, she was like, well, you can get Apple Care, you can pay for Apple Care for like, I think it's a year or something like that, or you can do monthly Apple Care, which will last the duration of you having your phone. I was like, yo, give me that monthly. And so the only thing I think that Apple Care doesn't do that your normal insurance would do, like if you lost your phone, it doesn't take care of anything like that, like losing your phone, whereas the Sprint protection does. But I'm still thinking, I've never lost a phone. Thank you, Jesus. I hope this does not happen. I've never lost a phone, so I think that I've made the right decision in regards to getting Apple Care instead. So when I think about 172 versus the 56, and you could add the $9, so maybe 60 something dollars for my phone bill with everything being covered, I mean, it just makes a lot more sense. So yes, shout out to me for taking care of that, and thank you, Shay, again for putting me on game, because it does feel good to know that the phone is mine. The phone is mine. The phone is mine. The phone is mine. I'm first in line. Do y'all remember that from Brown Sugar? Okay. Anyway, moving forward. All right. So then we have Xfinity. Now I wish I could do something with them for real, because they making my soul burn. And this is 103 now. And then we have Netflix. All right, and that is $17. Okay, then we also have childcare, and then cash envelopes, and then our sinking funds. All right, and so we have childcare is $200. We'll make sure we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mondays, so that's something to make sure you remember how many Mondays you have. So that's gonna be $250 this month instead of $200. And then our cash envelopes are $780 and then $160. So that's where we are with all of our expenses. So let's go ahead and add them all up and see where we at. All right, so let's start off with our rent here. $780 plus $265 plus $1641 plus $999 plus $1531 plus $999 $3831 $500 $231 $3238 $103 $17 $250 $780 $160. All right, so we're at $3208.39. So $3208.39, and we'll go ahead and put a slash there. So then we're going to subtract that from $4126. So we're at remaining funds of $917.61. All right, so what we're gonna do with that money is decide on what we want to put that on. So you guys know I have my Capella that I have to pay, and then I also have the Millennium Tour, so I know that I'll need some money for that as well. So our goals over here, we had so we need to put eye doctor. That's a goal, because I want to be able to pay that $150 over there for contacts. You know, we got the Millennium. We got the Millennium Tour. and everything is pretty much already paid for besides my outfit, and I think that's gonna cost me at least $100 for that. So I'm gonna put $100 aside for there. So that would come out of the $917, and that $150 would come out of there as well. And that whatever $150 that we're trying to save, and then paying a little pay on Navient. And this is because I'm in school right now, so I need to pay something on Navient just to like show a payment or whatever. But then I also want to make sure I'm taking care of my school bills, so I'll be pulling from my savings. I had that saved up anyways. I'm pulling from my savings for that. So we're gonna pay on our Navient bill, and I think that's, yep. And then we need to get a flight to Denver. And then, oh, my last goal is to finalize money for Vegas. So that's a goal of mine, to make sure I have at least, I don't gamble like that, and I don't plan on going to the casino. Excuse me, but my girlfriend is coming with me now. I was just going with my parents and my brother and them, but my girlfriend is gonna come with us now. So we may get into some more activities. So what I thought I was gonna spend, I'm probably gonna spend just a little bit more, only because I really want to make sure that, you know, we have a good time. So we had like our eating money. We knew I knew I was gonna need eating money, but like I said, I don't gamble, so I don't see myself going to the casinos, but I do see myself like going to a show or going to a store or something like that. So I do want to have a little bit of extra cash there for that, but I need to finalize that for next month. All right, so now I just like to go through and put a little marker on all the bills that have to be paid that are gonna be paid automatically. It's automatic. I don't know why it tickles me so. It really does tickle me so. All right, so we have our insurance is automatic, and then both of our iTunes, those are automatic. Zips Car Wash and Apple Music, Apple Care, those are automatic because of how I have them set up. So I can put that like that. Oh, Sling TV, are you automatic? You're automatic. You're automatic as well. Uh-oh, we getting quite automatic over here. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I'm trusting people more, or maybe with time comes that. Okay, so that's automatic. MLGW is not, Sprint is not, Xfinity is not, but Netflix is. So let's put that down there. And then, okay, well, you're gonna be to the side. Sideways it is. All right, so we have done our due diligence with our monthly budget. I like to do monthly budgets because it helps you to see where your money is and where it's going and what all you have going in and coming out. Now, again, you need to break it down by the paycheck, because once you see it like this, it looks like I have $917 left over. Well, that's all well and fine, but we don't know where that $917 is coming from. It's not all gonna come from one paycheck, and the first paycheck may be more than the second one. So you wanna know where your money is coming from. This is exactly why with the $917, I just move that over into another account, but it's still in my account. Like, I don't go and pay a bill with it until the end of the month, because I want to make sure that I am taking care of everything. The last thing I want to do is to have paid a debt and then something else comes up that needs to be paid like right away and I don't have the money for it. So that's my thought process behind everything. This is all about money management, making sure that you manage the money that you have so that you aren't putting yourself in a worse position than you were before. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this budget with me. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I am so excited about the money that I'll be saving this month with Sprint. Like, I don't know, I cannot express that enough. Like, I am too geeked up. Like, it's so much money. I just can't believe it. It's amazing. And so yeah, when you have those wins, you definitely want to like just bring it all in and love on it and hold on to it and just make sure that you're, you know, accepting those small wins and treating them like it's a big win. Okay, so just don't be like, anyway, y'all know what I'm saying. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, and as always, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any more of my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Mwah. KK, bye.